Alright, how's it going, gamers? It's me, Refresh Broccoli here, back again for a brand new video. Now today we're going to be talking about Suzy Lu and her simp boyfriend Steejo. Now, since the last video I made on Suzy Lu's channel has gone downhill quite a bit, okay? It's honestly quite surprising because her standards were already so low. Her channel was basically at the bottom of the heap on the dump, okay? And somehow she's managed to go further down, okay? It's basically like her and Steejo and all her simp fans are on a ship that's taking so many hits and missiles, alright, that it's basically so far down the ocean, it's basically gone beyond the Earth's crust, okay? But, you know, according to Steejo and Suzy Lu, you know, nothing's wrong. Everything is completely fine here. There is nothing to worry about, according to these two lovebirds. One of the biggest hits to the ship Suzy Lu took this week was the loss of her Patreon, okay? Basically, if you don't know, Suzy Lu would upload full uncut Big Chungus anime reaction videos onto her Patreon, and she would make a large amount of money from the Patreon, okay? So losing it meant that she lost a large percentage of her income, okay? So she has the big brain idea to start on the website known as Cameo, okay? If you don't know, Cameo is basically where famous people go to make a little bit of extra cash on the side, alright? And basically, people will pay them and they'll send them like a private message or something. And you know, some of them are priced pretty reasonably, you know? You've got some for like 20 quid, you've got some for like £30. You've got some which are, you know, pretty extortionate, 50 quid, okay? But Suzy Lu, being the greedy bitch she is, decides to put it not at 100, not at £500, but at £830 for a 30-second clip, okay? Where do you have that big of an ego that you think, oh yeah, somebody will definitely think £830 is reasonable for me, okay? Because I'm absolutely perfect and people love me, alright? The crazy thing is that some simp out there has probably spent that amount of money just to get a 30-second clip of Suzy Lu saying hi and thank you for spending £830 of your hard-earned money on a 30-second clip of me saying hi. Thank you very much, Naruto. You know, she's not even that special. She's got 300,000 subs and she literally reacts to Naruto, okay? There's nothing fucking special about her, alright? Whatever the fuck you do, okay? However famous you are, there's no way that you can charge £830 for a 30-second clip. This woman basically thinks that she's the second coming of Jesus. Even then, Jesus wouldn't charge 830 quid for his cameo, alright? Bear in mind, this is the same person whose simp boyfriend said this when defending her.
But I can tell you from my own experience living with a woman that she has one of the smallest egos that I have ever known. She still thinks that she's a tiny fucking YouTuber, just entertaining a couple of friends.
Oh yes, I'm sure somebody who entertains a small group of friends definitely thinks it's okay to charge £830 for a cameo, okay? Because, you know, that's what friends do to each other. Charge 830 quid for personal videos, okay? Like, every time this man simps, his brain just loses even more mental capacity, okay? And you know, he's pretty much simping 24/7, so you can tell that this man's intelligence on his top trump card, you know, isn't the highest in the pack, okay? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy's into hentai. Like, look at this, he's even simping over Tifa, alright? Oh my god, she's so beautiful! Like, goddamn, this guy really do be simping hard, though. Boys, I don't think we just have a casual simp here. I think we have something called a mega simp. Another thing that's not looking good for Suzy is her social blade. That is just dipping hard, alright? It says that she's lost 9k subscribers in the past few days, which, you know, isn't very good. Suzy's simps are starting to realise who she really is, and they're just like, bruh, I don't want to simp over this bitch anymore, alright? So they're just leaving her. And, you know, Social Blade is now saying that she's making between £3 to £46 a day, alright? Which means she's going to be living off Tesco meal deals for the time being. Which, you know, when you look at it, isn't actually that bad. So yeah, that's basically just a little check-up on Suzy Lu and Steejo, alright? Really seems like they've just taken a massive dip and they ain't doing too well, okay? I'm really excited to see what the future holds for these scum, alright? You know, maybe they'll apologise for everything they've done and realise their hypocrisy but seeing how retarded they are, you know, I highly doubt it, okay? You know, Suzy Lu has received so much backlash and criticism for her bullshit and hypocrisy that she's pretty much just begging for people to be nice to her at this point. So she retweeted this tweet saying, "I want to ask you guys for a favour, tag a YouTuber, influencer, blogger, whatever, and say something nice about them, you know, something to lift them up, okay?" So, you know, she's definitely saying, hey guys, why don't you just be nice to people for once? You know, spread kindness across the world, okay? And then right after that, she goes and spreads kindness and love by bullying Tipster for his weight. Thank you, Suzy. Very epic, okay? And then Steejo comes out and he tries to explain why it's okay to bully Tipster, but you go anywhere near Suzy, oh no, this is a crime against humanity, alright? He says, because you can't spontaneously produce mass, okay? That's not how physics work. You don't suddenly get morbidly obese from osmosis or photosynthesis. Is this guy fucking serious? Did this guy even go to fucking school? Like, I said he's brain dead, but I didn't know he was this brain dead, alright? So Steejo's retarded logic here is that you can bully fat people because it's their life choices which make them fat, alright? But if you go anywhere near Suzy Lu, okay, say anything about her forehead, alright? That's it. You're disgusting, right? You're basically a Nazi, alright? Steejo is so fucking retarded, okay, honestly. Tipster even came out and he said the reason he's got a lot of weight on him is because he dealt with a lot of childhood trauma. So the only way to be happy was him by stress eating and stuff like that, okay? Steejo is so brain dead that he genuinely can't think before he says anything. Like, I'm genuinely questioning how this brain-dead simp was even able to write this fucking tweet, okay? Anyway, gamers, that's the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please smash a like. That would be so epic. And if you're new around here and you've enjoyed some of the content that I've been making, please hit subscribe, okay? So yeah, gamers, thanks for coming along. I salute you. Stay home, stay safe, and yeah, goodbye.